Long division of polynomials part 2. This video is in continuation with the part 1 video where I have explained what is long division, how is long division different from synthetic division, and what are the different steps to perform long division. So in this video we will see long division again but with a little difficult example. So let us take an example in which the polynomial, which is your dividend, has some missing terms. Some powers of x are missing. Let us see what do we mean by that. Suppose we have a polynomial p of x as 3x to the power 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x and minus 1. And we have other polynomial g of x as say x minus 1. And we have to perform the division operation px divided by gx. Now, a common mistake which is made by the student in doing this kind of long division is just writing 3x to the power 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1 and they start dividing it directly by x minus 1. Please don't start division like this. This might lead to confusion and cause errors because one of the powers of x, which is an x squared term, is missing in this polynomial function. Okay, so please don't perform the operation directly. Instead, what needs to be done is arrange the polynomial px and gx in descending order of powers okay, and whichever term is missing we will put a coefficient 0 and write that term. So p of x is 3x to the power 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1. It's in descending order and we see that the power 2 is missing. So we write it as minus 4x cube plus 0 times x square minus 3x and minus 1. Please note this 0 times x square. G of x is anyways given in the descending order as x minus 1. Now let us divide it the same way as we have learnt in the previous video. P of x has become 3x to the power 4 minus 4x cube plus 0 times x square minus 3x and minus 1, and we have to divide this by x minus 1. So we take all the steps which we have learned. The first step is to take the first term of the divisor, which is 3x to the dividend 3x to the power 4, and divide it by the highest term or the first term of the divisor. So we get a 3x cube. So we have to multiply x minus 1 by 3x cube, which becomes our first term of the quotient. So 3x cube into x gives you a 3x to the power 4 and 3x cube into negative 1 gives you a negative 3x cube. Please remember we have to write the like terms below the like terms, okay, and then we perform the subtraction to get 3x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 4 gives you 0. Negative 4x cube and positive 3x cube gives you a negative 1x cube. Now let us take down 0x square because that's our next term. So we take down a 0x square here. Now the first term of our new dividend is negative x cube and the first term of the divisor is again x. So we will divide negative x cube by x. So it gives you a negative x square. So this term goes as the second term in our quotient. And now we have to multiply negative x square by x. This entire negative x square has to be multiplied to give you a negative x cube, and negative x square into negative 1 gives you a positive x square, and we have to subtract it. Once we subtract it, negative x cube and subtracted from negative x cube gives you a 0, and 0x square minus x square gives you a negative x square. Okay, now we have to take down the next term of the dividend, which is negative 3x. So we take negative 3x down here. The first term of the new dividend is negative x square. Right here, it has to be divided by x to give you a negative x, which becomes the next term of the quotient. Now negative x will be multiplied by this x to give you a negative x square, and this negative x will also be multiplied by negative 1 to give you a positive x. Like terms below like terms. Now when you subtract it, negative x square, negative of negative x square gives you a 0, negative 3x and a negative x gives you a negative 4x. And we have to take down a minus 1 now, which is our last term. So we take down a minus 1 here. The first term of the new dividend is negative 4x. It will be divided by x to give you a negative 4. So we write a negative 4 here. And we get negative 4 into x gives you a negative 4x. And negative 4 into negative 1 of the divisor gives you a positive 4. And we have to subtract them. On subtraction, what do we get? Negative 4x, negative of negative 4x gives you a 0. And negative 1 and negative 4 gives you a negative 5. So 0 minus 5 is basically negative 5. Now the degree of negative 5 is 0 and the degree of the divisor is 1. The degree of the divisor is greater than the degree of the remainder, and hence we stop here. Okay, so we see that when we divide, we get this as a remainder. This was our divisor function. This is our quotient function, and this is the dividend function. Correct? So 3x to the power 4 minus 4x cubed minus 3x minus 1, when divided by x minus 1, what do we get? 3x cubed minus x square minus x and minus 4 as a quotient, then a negative 5, which is our remainder, and it has to be divided by the divisor. So this is the result which we obtain by dividing these two polynomials. There is one example, or rather a question which you can perform. You can try dividing x cubed plus 1 by x plus 1. This is a perfect example. Here the coefficient of x square, coefficient of x, these are the two terms missing. You will put both of them as 0 and write your expression like this, and then you will start dividing it by x plus 1. So you can try performing long division on this question. If you have any doubts regarding long division, you can send me an email at kirti.mathacademy@gmail.com. This is my YouTube channel, Mathacademy. If you have liked my videos, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.